What up? Once again, sharing emotion with LSU football. This is episode 2. I had Harlem Berry on the earlier episode of Total Preparation, and this is episode 2 with DJ Pickett, cornerback from Florida. I'll let him detail about his transition here. Again, we're going to talk about a lot of different thoughts, have a lot of different ideas, things that just sit down and just chat. Like it's nothing really on paper, but we want to talk about a lot of different various things that's going on while we're going through fall camp. We have 30 days, and I just thought it'd be a great idea to kind of have some of my student athletes, especially the newer student athletes that's on campus, that's been here probably from spring ball, from winter workouts, to just drop by and kind of discuss how the things have been going and what they're looking forward to in the 2025 season. So we have DJ Pickett, who's obviously a highly recruited player, 6'4" corner that Corey Raymond recruited and signed, and has been here since the bowl practices. And so I just want to welcome DJ on the show and just kind of move right into it. How was that transition from high school going into early enrollment, but really the bowl practices? I guess a quick turnaround for you instead of like normal student athletes who early enrolled but got in there in January. How was it, going to those practices, and how important was it for you to have those?
I say for me, the guys were more bigger and faster. The pace of the practice was faster, and then just the importance of just practicing the full practice. It was just seeing where like how practices are, how college works, and just so that me having those old practice experiences helped me through spring ball. So I mean, it helped me to where I'm at right now.
Yeah, you speak about that. Like that's what was the difference? Obviously, fall camp, is starting up, but you have bowl practices, which are kind of more laid back as we transition from the end of the season and kind of walking through certain things y'all can't do, and then you rev it up through winter workouts, and then after winter workouts, the spring ball, and you go through summer. What is like kind of some obstacles that you went through that process, and how did you overcome them?
I would say, especially the winter workouts, it was super cold. We had to do back drills. That was probably one of the worst. It was really challenging because it was just cold. You couldn't feel your hands. So it was just that part of just being here for winter workouts was just it builds a lot in you, and it was helpful.
Yeah, and I think I credit to obviously our strength staff when we talk about look at you now compared to when I met you in December. You've added some muscle mass. Obviously, you've gotten faster again. I talked about Harlem being one of our faster players. You ran probably 22 miles an hour a few times, and so that's just probably just a tip of the iceberg with you because you're an elite athlete. But like talk about like how that the training kind of impact the way you are now. Like I said, from the nutrition staff to our training staff getting you ready to our strength staff. How's that help?
It helped me a lot. See, like when I got here, I was maybe like 175, and now I'm 195. So I feel like that it helped me get faster and stronger. So it was really helpful. I mean, the staff that we got here is really helpful to help you be successful on the field. So I feel like it's helpful.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up. Like thinking about it, you kind of go back, right? You've had that opportunity. You've been here, but kind of talk about like Coach Seabrick, right? Corey Raymond, one of the best in the game, if not the best in the game. Getting the opportunity to obviously be recruited by him, to be coached by him now. Like, how is that? How is Coach Seabrick?
What I can say is he didn't change like through the recruiting process until now I'm here. I'll say like he probably will be one of the most invested quarterback coaches that will invest in your growth, and he's just helpful and just a good person to be around on and off the field. Checks in on everybody still to this day. So yes, I mean Coach Siri is just on the
Yeah, and I agree. I work with him And I'm not just saying that. Like being in that process with you and your family, like obviously we appreciate that you made this decision to be here because it helps us, right? As we try to rebuild, revamp that room, and see it's been a huge part of that. And so I know like that played obviously a huge role in why you come here. You had other opportunities, but like you chose us, and so since you hit the ground running, like you said, you put on the weight, you put on the mask. Like obviously, who in that room as y'all build that room? Who's the person that you talk to the most?
Jakeem Jackson. Just another Florida boy. Just like I said, just everybody in the room, just good people to be around. Not just Jakeem, just the whole room. Everybody connects with everybody. Everybody is willing to compete with each other. So just the whole room in general is just willing to compete. I'll say Jakeem Jackson.
Nah, that's what like Harlem said the same thing. Like you want to help the competition. Like y'all competing right with y'all don't hate each other. Y'all don't dislike each other. Like it's good camaraderie in the room. And so that's important as we get ready to go in that field. Like we're going to strap it up. Like we talked obviously about the Florida Heat. We talked about the Louisiana Heat. You're about the experience at Louisiana Heat. Obviously, you're going to be hydrated, but it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be fun. But when you talk about that, I want to go back, right? Because you say Florida. Like, where are you from in Florida?
I'm from Zephyr Hills, Florida. It's right outside of Temple, Florida. So I'm like Central Florida. So.
Yeah, and then but you do have Miami blood in you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and so that's like the key thing. That's dipping into where Seagray's been before. He go into like that's a breeding ground for him. That's been a great area for him in recruiting. He's done a really great job there, so definitely appreciate that. What is a goal you have for this season? Like at the end of the season, right? DJ had a great year. If he did this, what is that?
I'll say just learning, just growing, and also playing too. But I'll say this year just really about just learning and just growing. So that's
So now, what is describe Coach Seagray in one word, or just describe him in general? Describe him in general. That was for people out here that don't, you've heard about him. People discussed him. Players in the NFL Hall of Fame, like guys that's been around and been coached about him, coached with him, and so like, what would you say? Like,
I would say for me, like just from what I see, I say he's I say a father away from your father, and just that one cool friend, and if you put it all in one, like he can have jokes with you, but also at the same time he can keep you straight and just keep you on the right level. So I feel like that's the best way I can describe it.
right. You've ever had like that moment where you kind of spaz went off, like, and then like Harlan was discussing, like Coach Frank, like telling him, and the one thing that upsets him is when he tell you something, and then you do it again, and then after that you ain't gonna do it, you're gonna mess up the moment. You've ever had that moment with Coach Seagray?
I would say it was a lot of times like on the field, he would just be yelling. But then when we get off the field, it's more of he's teaching me what I did wrong and just telling me how I can improve from there. So
what is one moment? Like, can you think of one moment where you realized, yeah, I'm in college over high school?
I mean, it was just like both practice. You could just tell like the players are more just stronger and just bigger. But yeah, that was when I just realized I was in college. They really wanted no shot like that.
Right. Because again, your size, speed, so it's not like it just probably just was an eye opener that okay, more guys like this are on a team like me. And so it's iron sharpening iron. You're going against the best receivers we believe in the country, also the best DBs, one of the best receiver coaches, one of the best DB coaches. So iron sharpening iron. And so, which receiver do you think gives you challenges you the most? And also, what receiver do you like want to go against?
I'll probably say right now, one of the ones that give me a challenge is right now Chris. I mean, but all the receivers, you feel me? We all have good work. At the end of the day, and then I'll say the two I want to go against is Trey and Aaron for sure.
Nah, and that's and we talk about that. Obviously, we joke about that a lot, right? But obviously, Trey Dez being a bigger receiver, tight end, body with a little speed with him, so that's a challenge and that helps you grow. Once you go against that, you're not probably going to face anybody like that in the country this year or any year, right? That's 6'7", and can run, and then you have to shift the ability to Aaron. And like you said, all our receivers, right? We've talked about that a lot about the speed and different. Like we get a lot of different pitches, like in baseball, right? You got the changeups, you got the fastball, you got the curveball. All those guys bring different dimensions to the game, so it's going to be exciting. You've been against them in practice and stuff like that. So, what is one thing you would say to any aspiring student athlete that plans on going to LSU or any school? Like, what is one thing you say why you come to LSU?
I say why.
Why you came to LSU? Like, what is or why they should choose LSU?
I feel like here it's everybody here is cool with each other. I can say if you love football, I feel like this is the place to be. If you want to reach your goals and be around people that have the same goals as you, I feel like this is the right place to be. But other than that, I feel like it don't get no better than LSU.
Right. And what's one thing to all the fans that you would tell them to describe DJ Pickett? Who is DJ Pickett?
DJ Pickett is somebody that's going to always show up when needed. So I feel like that's who I am.
No, and like I said, I agree. I've been since December, January. You coming in here, like the difference in seeing you from then, now obviously body wise, mental wise. Like I think it's been cool. Like you're getting ready for the summer heat. We got fall camp, and it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be an adventure, but it's gonna be another step in that growth process for you. So I appreciate you again getting on the second episode of Total Preparation, and just talking, just having a conversation. And letting the people know who DJ Pickett is. Be looking for DJ this season on the field. So I appreciate you.